Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and on this channel we talk all things cash stuffing and cash budgeting. And in today's video we are doing a cash stuffing of our third paycheck of July. It'll be a total of, if I'm not mistaken, $22.92 that we will be stuffing into our envelopes today. This is what we cash planned in the last video. So you can see the breakdown that we just did in the video that I posted yesterday on Monday. And from this we got the teller slip, and then from the teller slip we went to the bank and made sure that we got all the correct denominations, and this money will now get stuffed into our envelopes. So as usual, grab some tea, grab some coffee, let's get started. So yes, friends, we are going to be cash stuffing $2,292, which is my husband's paycheck, which is our third paycheck of July. So I'm going to set aside the binder, but I'm going to keep these pieces of paper because actually I don't need the teller slip. The teller slip is just to let the teller know how many of each bill we need. For a total of whatever we are cash stuffing, in this case $22.92. But what I need is the cash breakdown sheet, and this will let me know specifically what bills I need to stuff into which envelopes. So I'm going to keep this here, and we are going to go in order. I'm going to just kind of set it off to the side. We're going to start off with our bills and debt binder, as we usually do. And you guys can see that I added a dashboard here. I know cherries are super in right now, so I just wanted to show this off. This is one of my Louis Vuitton styled thingies. In this case, a dashboard. It can also be made into a bookmark. And so I just wanted to show this off. I cannot post this on Etsy because I tried already and it got taken down because of the copyright violation. I guess the AI picked up on the Louis Vuitton logos. So I am only selling this through Instagram. So if you are interested in this, please reach out to me through Instagram. My Instagram is linked in the description of every video. And come talk to me over there. This is thick 5mm vellum. I could potentially do this as a cardstock, but I don't know how that would look. But that would be a possibility. If it is cardstock, it would be glossy cardstock. But anyway, let us continue. So mortgage, we're doing our usual $551. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50, and a 1. This should give us a total of like $1,653. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 50, 16, 51, 2, 3, 1653. Exactly what I thought. Okay, so we're almost done actually saving for our mortgage. That's due on the 1st of every month. Our next paycheck will finalize this out. And guys, August is a magic month for us. So I'm very excited about that because that means, I don't know if you guys have noticed, if you've been here with me for a while, you would have noticed that I am not stuffing into my yearly binder. My yearly binder is where I do my subscriptions and memberships. So I have like my insurance, car insurance, Jewelers Mutual, which is my jewelry for my wedding band and engagement ring. And then things like Amazon, YNAB, Wise, Costco, as well as my credit card fees, Chase Sapphire, Amex Blue, and Amex Gold. These have been left to the wayside because we just haven't had enough money in our normal paychecks. Now that we're saving like $500 or $600 a month, that money would usually go to fill out the yearly binder. But we've been stuffing into savings instead of the yearly binder. So I've been waiting for this magic month to actually catch up on what we need to catch up on in our yearly subs and membership binder. So yes, I don't know why I brought that up, but if you guys have been following me for a while, you would have noticed that I have not pulled that binder out in a long time, and that is why. So yes, so we get a magic month next month, which is so exciting. Okay, so utilities is going to get $70. We're doing that in the form of a 50 and a 20. And we now have 51, 50, 70, 90, 210. 210. I'm expecting our utility bill to be about $280, which is approximately our norm in the summer. So considering it is July, so for July, August, and sometimes September, we tend to have really high electricity charges, usually below 300, but sometimes it gets up above 300. But we've actually had a very mild summer considering, you know, like usually by like May or June, we're hitting 3 digits, but we've been consistently like 95 or under usually, which is really nice. I do not envy you people in Arizona, because I see y'all's videos and it's like 117, 120. Like the max that we would ever get here in Central Texas is about 110, and that is death. I can't imagine 10 degrees higher than that. Okay, so that's my little spiel about the heat. Let's continue. We need to do internet for 23. So we have 20, 1, 2, and 3. And we had $2 previously, so that's 25 now that we have an internet. T-Mobile is getting 70, and we have $3 here, so we have $73 in T-Mobile. Vivint is getting $12, and we have 4. So we have a 10 and 2 ones. Really? $12? Yes. So we have $16 now. Atmos Gas is getting 10. That'll leave us with 40. So $40. And our gas bill is usually $30 and something. So we'll definitely have some rollover at the end of the next payment. That was Atmos Gas. So Hulu is getting 5 and we have 11. So that's $16 that we have now in Hulu. Let me put this 5. It's a little bent, but it's crispier. Let's put that in the front. Track some nice bills. Okay, card loan is getting $140. That is the usual amount that we stuff. So we are going to do that in the form of a $100 bill and 2 40s. We should have $280. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80. $280. All right. Student loan is getting $202. So we have 2 100s and 2 1s. So we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. $470, if I counted that correctly. Let's move this back over here. Okay. HVAC is getting 105. 105. So we have 100, 200, 300, 5, 10, 15, 16. One more payment and we will be fully funded in that. One more paycheck. And I love this flower charm is from Jolene at Livyland. Super cute. I really like how it looks in this binder. That's it for the bills and debt binder. Next, we're going to do our variable expenses. So we're going to put $75 into our car stuff. So we have 50, 70, 5. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's correct. 264. Right? I feel like that's off. Let me count that again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. Yeah, 264. Cool. And then in Dine Out, we're stuffing $150. While I'm stuffing this, because this will be repetitive for the next few envelopes, I have story time. I was going to come on here and with the good news that I was going to go see Backstreet Boys. I had a friend invite me. I'd have to buy my own ticket and flight and all that stuff. But I had a friend invite me because she wanted to go and she was like, who wants to go with me? Does Rachel like Backstreet Boys? And I do. I am a late 80s baby, so Backstreet Boys was my jam when I was like 9 years old onwards. And I was thoroughly in love with them. Like begged my parents to take me to a concert, but of course that was way too expensive. So I remember I was 11 years old. We had just moved to Texas, and I got my parents to agree to pay the pay-per-view of the Backstreet Boys concert that was happening at the time. So that was in 1999, just to age myself a little bit. And that was like so much fun. I just loved watching them dance, and I loved the music, and I'm like there jiggling my little booty and just having a blast. But I never thought, like, I'm not a big concert goer, so I never really thought that I'd have the opportunity to go see them. Tickets are usually really expensive, and I don't pay attention enough to like the concert / show scenery to get notifications on time to buy tickets before the scalpers get them. So I was like, I'm never going to be able to see them. And then my friend's like, let's go, even though the tickets are like minimum $500. And my instinctual thing was like, oh my God, yes, please. So I was going to do it. And then I slept on it for the night. This happened yesterday. And then I slept on it for the night. And I started getting like this bad feeling in my stomach. And I started thinking of the budget, and I'm like, how am I going to pay for this? Because I did not budget for this. We'd have to like put it on a credit card or take it from our savings, because the savings challenge that I've been doing for the birth flowers and Melina's 5K, we're just saving that, but that's not allocated to anything. So I was like, oh, I can take it from that. But then at the end of if I did take it from that at the end of the year, I wouldn't have the 6,000 to show, which I really want to show that 6K. And so I guess longer story shorter, I ended up telling my friend that I'm not gonna go because I felt guilty pulling money from monies that have not been allocated for this. Like it's not part of the budget. We haven't saved for it. So I ultimately told her no. And I'm like super bummed out, and she's bummed out. She has other friends that are gonna go, but she's bummed. I'm bummed. And I'm like, this is what I get for being a responsible adult now. Don't get to see my BSB. So yeah, that's my last 24 hours. I thought I was gonna have the show of my life and then decided to be responsible. Okay, let's count pets because we added 150 to pets and there was already money in here. So let's count to see what we have now. Because groceries, if you guys notice, groceries, dine out, groceries, and household were all three empty. So I just added 150 to that, and that's all we have in those envelopes. Now for pets, we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, oops, I got some sticky bills, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, that's 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 400, that's 4, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 416, is that what I counted? That's a lot of money. I need this money because I need to take my old man kitty to the vet. I've been putting it off because I have to take off work and all that stuff. They're not open on weekends, the vet that we go to. So, yeah. Oh no, did I miscount something? I did. I miscounted my, that's a bummer. Oh, I really miscounted. I was supposed to have 5 ones. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, we gotta undo pets. I did 150. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually just 4. I lie. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to put all of this back because we did not do the pets in the standard denominations that we do. We did them with a 100 and a 50. So let's count this again and see what we have. We have 100, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 400, 10, 15, 16. Yes. So we still have $416. Perfect. I was like, how did I miscount that so bad? And then in miscellaneous, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a beautiful one in the mix here. Look at that one. And a $5 bill. This is going to be our miscellaneous. And that's it for our variable expenses. Okay, so we did this, this. Now we are in high priority. Let's get that done. We have nothing in Etsy business. In housekeeping, we were gonna put $65. So we have a 50, a 60. Where's the 10? Give me the 10, give me the 10. And a 5. And that is $130 now. 50, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30. Lawn care is getting 40 in the form of 2 20s. 1, 2. Eco Shield is getting 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. $120. Medical is not getting anything. V Squared Wedding is getting 75. And we did that in the form of a 50, a 20, and a 5. So we have 1,000 in the bank. 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 300. $1,300 is what we have here. That's awesome. 13, honey. That's great because like I said, I've been saying in a few videos, I still have to buy my dress. My husband still needs to buy his clothes. I need to buy 2 dresses actually, because the bachelorette party is going to be in red. The wedding is formal black tie. So she actually literally wants everybody to wear black. And so I need a black dress as well as the red dress. And then my husband needs black pants because he has like dark gray but not black. And they specifically, I already talked to them. I was like, you know, can we get around with the dark gray? And they were like, we'd really like black. So we need to buy him new pants and a new shirt, or he needs to borrow a shirt from my dad. And we need to buy 1 more hotel night because our vacation package covers all the nights except for the last night. So we need to, which I think is Sunday night. So we need to get a hotel room for Sunday night, which I'm not too worried about. There are several hotels on and near the strip that are pretty inexpensive. And we're not picky. As long as it's clean, we're not super picky. So that is that. So yeah, so we need the money. And then plus, of course, like we want to eat, we want to go to shows, we want to gamble a little bit. I'm not going to gamble unless it's like penny slots. But, oh, and I said in a video that that there was like news that Uno was going to be coming to Vegas in the casinos. That was fake news, guys. Uno came out and was like, no, we're not going to do that. So not yet anyway. So I'm super bummed because I legit thought I was going to get to play Uno at the, blackjack table kind of thing. Okay, so Halloween and Thanksgiving both get $5. So there's $10 in each one. So that's it for our holiday binder. And then for our birthday binder, my mother-in-law is getting $20 because we rolled over all the money that we had saved for the pets for their individual like birthdays and adoptiversary. We ended up not doing anything. I feel like a bad pet parent, but we rolled it over to her birthdays. So now with the 20, she has a total of $50, and we have until the 18th, before, because we need to buy a present before, but we have a few weeks to get it up to $100 total because we allot $100 per person's birthday. And now we go into low priority. So that is my mauve binder. Low priority. We're going to put $5 into budgeting. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Clothing is getting $5. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. $125. Dinnerware is getting 5. Let's see. Dinnerware is getting 5. So that is 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 105. And it's slowly building up, guys. I know we usually do $5 at a time, but just to think, like, we already have 105 in dinnerware. This already allows me to buy 1 set of dishes, but 1 set of dishes comes with 4 of each type of dish. So like 4 bowls, 4 small plates, 4 large plates. So I figured we need at least 2 of the dinnerware sets so that we have 8 of each. And the set I'm getting is just from Amazon. It's nothing fancy, but this will allow me to get, like, as we build this up, I eventually will be able to get 2 sets. Electronics is getting $5. I might pull, I've mentioned before that for my husband's birthday, we bought him a Samsung watch. It'll be here sometime this week, I think. On Wednesday, I think he said, from the tracking. Oh, I need to count this. So I might take this money to help pay for that so that we don't have to IOU ourselves. So we have 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Gifts is getting $5. That is 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 105. We have a nice little pool here if we want to gift somebody something random. Haircuts is getting $10. I'm glad that I put a little bit more in here because my husband is going to get his haircut probably on Friday. And I'm still kind of putting off, but I'm going to get my hair done sometime soon to get my roots colored. Maybe do a balayage, but it's at the student cosmetology school. So the school has significantly reduced prices. Like, I got a haircut for a total of $17. And I think the balayage is like $65. So between this, maybe a little bit more savings, I should be able to go get my hair done. And they don't take tip, which I thought was interesting. Like, they don't even ask, they don't offer it. They don't do tip. So, it keeps the cost, honestly, like really, really low. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 125. House decor is getting $5. So we're at 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And y'all, I am so sleepy. I did not sleep a wink last night. I actually had to take off work today because I didn't sleep at all. And I feel bad. Like, I didn't want to take time off, but that's $14 that we're putting in here. I didn't want to take time off work, but I could not function. And my drive is like 40 minutes there before traffic starts and an hour to an hour and a half on the way back. And I'm like, I can handle the drive there. I could even work for a few hours, but I know by noon I'd be exhausted. And having to take the drive back without any sleep for over 24 hours, I was like, I don't trust myself to not fall asleep in the wheel or like doze off for a millisecond and then crash. So I was going to work from home, but I was just stupid tired and ended up taking a nap, a very long nap, and just kind of derped around the whole rest of the day. But I am looking for, I think it's like 6 or 7 o'clock right now, PM. I am looking forward to sleep tonight. Okay, so 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. $108. That's it for my low priority binder. And now all we have left is my favorite binder, which is our savings challenges. So I have my pen here. I hope I did this right. Okay, so for July, third week of July, we are doing $10. So we should have $65 in here. So let's count. We have 20, 40, 50, 65. Perfect. And then next time we're doing a $25, it'll be $25 for week 4. And then skipping over here to Melina's 5K. Where is, oh, right here. We're doing 125. So we did 125. The tray is empty, so we did do everything correctly. I'm very excited. And let's go ahead and check this off. Give it a shake so that it dries faster. And I'll leave that to the side while we get this counted. Okay, so let's see how much we have. We have 100, 200, 50, 70, 90, 95, $300. That's awesome. So we have 300 buckaroos. Is this dry? This is dry now. That's perfect. And so next time we're only doing 50, which is great because the next paycheck is my paycheck, which is a smaller paycheck than my husband's. So I'm glad that we don't have much to do. And that is it for our cash stuffing. We are totally done, guys. I am super happy that I was able to take you guys through that. I love a good stuffing. I love a good unstuffing. But cash stuffings are mostly my bread and butter. We do them more often than the cash planning and the cash stuffing more often than anything. And the cash stuffing is definitely more fun than the cash planning. So I am glad that you guys were here with me for that. And, you know, pat on my back, I guess, for being the responsible adult that I have to be and deciding not to go see Backstreet Boys because I had nothing saved for it. It was going to cost over $1,000 to be able to go just by myself. Like, I mean, with my friend, but like just me as a single person, $1,000. And that's just crazy. So it's like I could do that or I could save. And we're kind of planning on going to Japan either next year or 2027. We could go next year, but I don't know if I want to. I think I want to save a little bit more. And I'd rather take that $1,000 and like do a trip. So we'll see. Anywho, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the content, you know, please don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Ding that little bell notification if you have subscribed. And as usual, drop a comment for me. You know, let me know what you guys are doing today or this week. If you have any plans, if you've seen Backstreet Boys or what your favorite show was up until this point in your life. And I love to chat. So, and as always, if you guys have any questions about any of my content and my processes with cash stuffing and using the You Need a Budget app, drop that into the comments as well. I'm always chatting with people and explaining things that I do. I should probably get a frequently asked questions video and kind of go through that. That's an idea for another time. But I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday and a great rest of the week. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.